OCO. Now, I just wanted to, first of all, let you know, like I had said, I wasn't going to be on hardly on YouTube, especially with War the Warhorse experience, and somewhat on this channel, because I'm busy. I got a lot of things, that's important things that I need to take care of because my family comes first. But anyway, I wanted to talk about a few things with you, alright? Alright, and first of all, I want to say I love y'all, and I already miss y'all already. And, I mean, I got a lot of things here, right? And, so I need to take care of that. Oh, and I planted some seeds, got them started. I was just finally able to get about doing that. So anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I wanted to say that, I don't know whether or not with this channel or my other channel, which was Warhorse Podcast, when I can get about to it, now I think I might change the name of it from Old Fart Talk to I don't know what yet. No, that's not the name of it. I mean, I don't know what the name of it is. Oh, and by the way, I did have to cancel my doctor's appointment. The dog drugged me down and hurt my arm. Fortunately, it wasn't broken. It still hurts, and it was on my left arm. He saw, it was Cheyenne, a little husky. He saw a rabbit, and boy, he just went nutso. And then well, not a rabbit. It was a turtle rabbit. Yeah, he always sees rabbits and he tries to go after them, but this one caught me off guard, and well, anyway, I'm okay, I'm still hurting from it, but it's functionable. So anyway, I thought I'd throw that in there. But anyway, I wanted to excuse me while I'm doing this. No, never mind, that can wait. I wanted to talk about something, I guess it's a little different for me and probably for you, but I think it's important to address, okay? Alright, one of the big reasons, I guess, no, I'm not against church per se, no. But the reason why I'm against churches, certain ones, I guess you would say, is, and there's a lot of them out there. Trust me, there is. Yourself. Okay. Alright, is the hypocrisy, which a lot of you are already aware of. And I'm going to do one other video, and after this, that I will upload at another time. But I'm going to show you some, which some you might be familiar with, some you might not be, on these churches, these mega churches, and what's going on there. Alright, now the problem, okay, with churches, it's not so much the people as it is the leaders of these churches. It's a scam. It's an entertainment business. And look, let's face it, if we want to be entertained, there's other ways we can get entertained. Isn't that not right? Yeah. So, I mean, people generally go to church because they want to worship, you know, because they're concerned about their spirit and their soul, and they, you know, and on and on. So, but that's generally why you go to church, not for entertainment, but it's become an entertainment center. And entertainment brings money. It brings people. The more people, the more it's got the money, yeah. But I wanted to share a video with some footages and stuff. But anyway, but one in particular. And the church, I remember from way, way back. It had humble beginnings. And the one, I guess you'd say, who founded that church, he was a good man. He was a very good man. If he was alive today and see what happened to that church, he'd be totally disgusted. And he'd have a word with his sons. His son, should I say. Well, and, you know, I'm not for or against calling out names if it means to expose something that is harmful. And that church is the First Pentecostal Church here in North Little Rock. It used to be called, they would call it Buckeye Church, but I mean, that's not what it was called. It was still, you know, First Pentecostal Church, but it was on Buckeye Street in North Little Rock, Arkansas. But that church had ended up growing, and so that church ended up, got burnt down, and then they ended up with another, and on and on and on. But anyway, it has become huge. I mean, big time. And all they do is entertain now. I mean, you know, like, well, those ones you've seen, like Hillsong, Joel Osteen, Joel Osteen, and all these other big time churches. I mean, there's so many. T.D. Jakes, and on and on and on and on and on and on. Now, see, a lot of these people, at one time or another, they had started from humble beginnings. And they had a good heart, but they eventually became corrupted. And I've seen that stuff. And experienced the changes and seeing in the people. You know, was tired of the people in the church, you know, that got caught up in all that mess. You know, and they, how would you say, they would talk about you behind your back. They would say, I love you to your face, but yet talk about you behind your backs. And you know, on and on and on. And all about the almighty dollar, right? On and on it goes. I mean, a lot. But that, see, you take a person goes in who is looking for something in their hearts. Hungry in their spirit and heart, and so they go in, right? So they see that, they decide, it's a sham, I don't want it, you know, and all this, right? The Creator is real, very real, and He exists. And so, but the thing is, all that stuff makes people want to think, no, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. You know, and it turns some people into atheists. That's pretty bad. So you can imagine what it's going to be like for those leaders when they pass on. You have to stand up before the Creator and give account for everything that you've done. and that ain't gonna be pretty. But anyway, I wanted to, do a little, coverage on that, and go on to other things. But I just thought that this was an interesting thing that, should bring up. Because, listen, let me just encourage you in this one thing. If there's nothing wrong with churches, but if you're going to go to church, you're better off in a small-time church. Yeah. In a small-time church, there's some churches, the people gossip. But that's not what your focus is on. It's the leader up there, what you want to more or less focus on. Of course, your focus mainly is on him, the creator, but is that leader practicing what he preaches? Now, if they're not practicing what they're preaching, then there's a problem. And I've seen a lot of that going on. And always saying, we speak the truth. Those others don't speak the truth. Well, see, they kind of cancel out everything, don't they? Yeah. But anyway, I thought I would bring that up. I was going to do a little bit on that, and then, like I said, go on to other things. But, that's a topic I think should be brought up. And especially with all the craziness going on now, people's more concerned, not everybody, I didn't say everybody, but people are more concerned about their spirit, where they stand in life and stand before the Creator and such, and rightfully so. I mean, we all should. But anyway, but the thing is, I want to cover these frauds, these people who pose as a messenger of the Creator, of God. Alright, and see, mind you one thing, the church, as described in the book of heaven, is not a building, okay? It is not buildings. It is people. It is the people. But now it has become buildings and a big-time Hollywood production type thing, entertainment and all this. Draw them in, bribe them. Oh, yeah. Pretty bad if you got to bribe somebody come in, in order to see and begin to get to know, if they haven't, begin to know the Creator by entertaining and offering payment or of some sort, which I'll go on to that another time. Well, when I do upload video when I have the chance. But I thought y'all would be kind of curious about that. We've all seen it. It's all there. So just think of that. Just think of that. Alright, if you're concerned about your spirit and you would like to go to church, but you don't have no faith in churches like me, what do you do? And how can you recognize these frauds without even getting to in depth with them? You know what I mean? Without having to keep attending and being a victim or becoming a victim. So, and then having your heart ripped up and everything, you get that on YouTube. YouTube has got something in common with them churches. Because there's people here on YouTube that will do that to you. And in order to step up the ladder. And they'll discard you like a bloody rag. But anyway, we're going to talk about that. And So anyway, I'll let you go. I love you all and want to say thank you for listening. And like I said, I already miss you guys already. But I'll let you know what I decide with, especially that Warhorse podcast channel. Whether I'm going to either remove it or change the title of it and do some other things on it or what. I don't know yet. Maybe it's this channel where I will change the title, name of this channel. I don't know yet. But anyway, I will catch you later. I love you all and I miss you all. And, please, those of you who are subscribed to me here, who also subscribe to Warhorse, I can't even think, the Warhorse Experience channel. Those who are there and are not subscribed here, just to cover it, tell them about this channel. And I'd like to get it to grow, but the thing is, I'm right now, because being busy and everything, just kind of not doing as much hardly at anything on these channels of mine. But I just thought you should know, okay? Hey, I love you. Be blessed, and I will catch you in the funny papers, okay? Be blessed, y'all. Aho and wado.